This is Lo-Fi Thrasher Lenny Blade and the Retro Hunter Thailand show. If you watched the last episode, I went through some of my retro game pickups for the past couple of months. So today I will be so gracious as to let you join me as I test out my new, for me, Sega Saturn and the 12 games that I got with it. So let's go.
Alright, so the first game we're taking a look at here is also the weirdest game. It's called No Murabi no Hitobito. Or No Murabi no Hitobito. Because you have to sound angry, right? Or you can sound like a little girl. No Murabi no Hitobito ne? Because there's no middle ground. There is no middle ground when it comes to Japanese. Anyways, so this one had been actually resealed, and this is a common theme with many of these games. They were in excellent condition, many of which have been resealed. Here you got a map of the hospital. This is one of those visual style novel where you choose your conversation path and things happen. The goal here is you're a doctor working at this hospital, and yeah, you're supposed to have sex with as many girls as you can. Nurses, patients, the works. A lot of spicy sex scenes as well. The next game is a classic, Virtua Fighter 2. Love it or hate it. I do neither, but I do think that it is a good versus fighting game. And it works, and looking forward to playing this some more. Manx TT works, awesome game. Next game is a very interesting one, Wanan Dead Heat, and apart from being a very good arcade-style racer with some cool drifting mechanics, like any racing game worth its salt, it also revolves around girls. You know, the navigator girls that you can choose to sit beside you. And after you choose the girls, they will have an intro video, and then after the race they'll have another video, and the video will be different depending on how you placed in the race. And the higher the position, the more skin they'll reveal. So good stuff for sure. If you're a little creepy, like I am. Alright, next up we have Virtua Fighter CG Portrait Series, Sarah Bryant, which came with this really nice anti-scratch felt slip mat, which I've never seen before. I wish more releases came with that one. Anyways, this is just basically CGI and music, so we'll just take a look. But obviously I can't play any of the music because I'll get a copyright strike, so I know you want to listen to some Incinerator instead, so here we go. Alright, next game up is Super Robot Wars F, and this is a turn-based strategy game, which is one of my favorite genres, and it comes with this awesome manual of over 50 pages, so it's quite involved, and it's all in Japanese. But I spent a couple of hours actually with this game, and I managed to learn how to move and attack and that good stuff. I defeated a couple of enemies. There's a guide online that you can use to play this Japanese game, and I will definitely try to do that. Next one is a true classic. This is the Sega Rally Championship 1995 edition, and if you own a Sega Saturn, you owe it to yourself to get this game. It still plays like a dream. It's held up very, very well, in my opinion. Alright, next up is the Japanese version of Fighting Vipers. This is a legendary edition because you can play as the Pepsi Man, and he was a character that wasn't available anywhere else, just in Japan. And the reason is that, you know, the Pepsi Man wasn't really a thing anywhere else. But he was in Japan, so you can play as him. This is a pretty cool fighting game, and if you have a Sega Saturn, I do recommend it. So warmly recommended. Alright, here we've got Virtua Cop 2, which is another classic, arcade classic that came to the Sega Saturn. And obviously you're supposed to play this game with a light gun. Now currently I don't own a light gun for the Sega Saturn, so I'm just gonna try it out with my controller here. You can play it with a mouse as well. I'm just gonna try it out here quickly with my controller. I recently picked up two handguns, yeah, I wish, two light guns for my PS1. So I'll be trying those out. But I am on the lookout for a light gun, or two, preferably, for my Sega Saturn. The next game here is Eve, the Lost One, and this one was also resealed, probably by a collector. That they tend to do that with these kind of games that they won't play. They will just keep it in their collection. So this is apparently a sequel to another game, Eve Burst Error or something like that. And you control two detectives, and you're trying to solve like complex mysteries, and there are political intrigues and betrayals and twists and turns in the story and everything like that. So obviously you need no Japanese whatsoever to really enjoy this game, right? I also picked up Riglord Saga 2, but I forgot to to record any footage because I'm professional. But here it is. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this video with a little tip, free of charge. If you bought your second-hand Japanese Sega Saturn here in Thailand, chances are that you'll have to set the date and time every time you switch it on. There's a very easy and cheap fix for that. You just go into Tesco Lotus and you buy one of these batteries. It's a CR2032 lithium battery. And it costs like 45 baht or something, and it's a very easy install, as you can see here. And as I've said before, I'm not particularly tech savvy, but I managed to do it, so should you. And it also lets you save your games to the internal memory as well, so you know, you wanna switch that battery out anyways. So yeah, alright, see you later.